Hey, trucking community, this is your boy B. It's been a minute since I put out some content, so I wanted to put out a video giving you an update. Also, I need to improve my recording regimen. I wanted to put more information out there because I never told the community or put out a video of what happened after I left Cloudtrucks. But I did want to go back a little bit. So I bought my truck in, let's see, that would be 2021. Yeah, because I'm going on my third year. Bought my truck, very new to the trucking ownership game or whatever. I did some research about companies to lease onto, and I decided to go with Great Wide. Just saw some videos, new to the game, don't have a lot of friends that just pointed me in the right direction or whatever. So this is what I decided to do. And I will say that it's not always good to listen to YouTubers, because half these people don't know what they're talking about, and then you have to learn on your own. But that aside, why am I putting out this video then? I just want to tell you what I did, my experiences, and how I messed up, my voyage. So basically, by my truck, I went to Great Wide. Great Wide was good. Leased on the Great Wide, simple. I think they sent me all the information. I didn't have to go anywhere. All the stickers and stuff. So it's not always good to, for you not to go into a physical place. If they send you stuff, then best believe they're like a small operation. So went to Great Wide. Great Wide was good. Learned a lot with Great Wide. I mean, I was green. I didn't know shit about shit. But went to Great Wide, and everything was good. I lucked up and got on a dedicated lane, temporary dedicated lane between Mississippi and Alabama, and loved it. It gave me the opportunity to just relax, learn about my truck, learn about things that I hadn't learned when I was a company driver. But I wanted to grow. The dedicated lane was coming to an end, so I said, well, what's going on? Let's see what my options are. I didn't do any research on the next option. Next choice was JB Hunt. Didn't have a good experience with JB Hunt. JB Hunt, if you're a company driver, I think that you would do better. But it gets kind of diluted when a company has company drivers and they have drivers signed on, owner ops. And so it gets kind of murky about how they do their business and how they choose to disperse their loads and what type of loads you might get. So left JB Hunt. I think I was at JB Hunt for about 3 months. And then, where'd I go? I think it was after that, it was Landstar. And I basically, Landstar, we have to talk about the process. A lot of people have talked about their process, how long it takes, their intake takes to onboarding. It takes a while. I mean, you could be waiting for anywhere from 3 weeks to a month, maybe a little bit over a month, but maybe 3 weeks to a month. But once I got with Landstar, oh man, it was a whole different world. I loved it. For a year, I loved it. It wasn't Landstar's fault, but I didn't, and this, after the pandemic, all the rates went to shit. It seemed like the rates were like cut like a third. Like, I mean, and that might be exaggeration. If, back then you were able to find rates that were like $4 or $5, and then all of a sudden it went down and you couldn't find that. It went from $3 and something, and then it started going down to $2, and then I think at the lowest it was like at $1 something. I mean, you couldn't find anything over $2. And so I said, I need to move again. So I spent a year at Landstar. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to enjoy, I made some money, but for a year, and then after that, it was done. My run with Landstar's heyday was done that quick. I decided to try a company called Cloudtrucks. I, again, done some research. I kind of want to put one of the YouTubers on blast, but it wasn't his fault. I mean, he's learning just like me. Went to Cloudtrucks and found out that their authority number was, the concept of Cloudtrucks was good. It was an app-based system. You log into their app, you find your own loads. As soon as you drop the load, they put money in your bank account or whatever, or start the process. I mean, it was just quick money. It was beautiful. I thought it was a beautiful idea until I found out that their authority, a couple of drivers had messed up their authority number. I don't know exactly what they did, but they messed up their authority number. And so when you called into the broker from the app, some of the brokers were saying, we can't, we want to deal with you, but we just can't, and so that was disappointing. I lost a lot of money when I was with Cloudtrucks. It was just a lot of time wasted. I ended up leaving Cloudtrucks, and guess what I did? I went back to Landstar, started their onboarding process again. The thing is, the grass isn't always greener, but I will say this: a lot of drivers left Landstar at that time. It wasn't just the rate per mile. Their company as a whole was going down. The people that worked there, it felt like they did not appreciate the drivers. They talked to the drivers any type of way. They kind of forgot the fact that the drivers, it's what makes the company. And the people that worked there were just ignorant. They're rude. You had a problem, they talked to you rude. You needed, you had issues with your trailer, they were just talking to you rude. It was just, it wasn't anything. So I think I needed to leave Landstar, and whoever else left Landstar at the time, I think that Landstar suffered because of the fact that a lot of drivers left at that time. So now it is 2024, and I came back to Landstar in January, and I noticed the difference with Landstar. The workers or the people that work there, the administration, they are more, it seems like they realize what the issue was, how somebody let them know, one of the higher ups let them know, look, you can't be talking to the drivers like that. We're going to lose our drivers, then we're going to have to lay you off. How about that? And so there's a difference. There's a difference. I can feel the difference. I can hear the difference. If you have a problem, they try to get right on it. So I like the way Landstar is being operated right now. Now, there's still an issue with the rates, but there's nothing that can be done about that until the market corrects itself. I have no idea what's going to have to happen in the world to make it correct itself. Hopefully it does, but you know, there's ways. I've had to change some things. My financial behavior, my some of my regiment, my spending, my saving, how quick I get things repaired on my truck. I mean, if it's not an emergency, I won't take it, you know, straight to the Freightliner dealership. I try to find people that can do certain things. I've learned how to do certain things on my own. So this is class in session on how to survive in this trucking climate. If you're still out here, you had to go through the same thing that I'm going through, and you've had to make some changes. And so but yeah, that's about it. I will make a video on the changes that I've made and possibly how to survive with Landstar. I still know there's some guys that are quitting, and I've learned to do some things to just survive right now. There's not a lot of money out there, but I'm surviving, and I'm trying to pay off my truck. I have 2 more years, knock on wood, you know, I'll be able to make it. But if it wasn't for that, I mean, you know, me being over the halfway mark of paying for my truck, I might have to look out. I might, if I wasn't at that point, I might have to look for, you know, or might have had to look for another job, basically, you know. But my mind is focused. I'm on the hunt, and it's working out. So for any of you guys that are going through what I've been through, or see what I'm seeing as far as Landstar, you know, big ups to you. Stay strong. You know, if you're in the situation of, you know, paying off your truck or whatever, try to make whatever changes you have to make to get to your goal. And if you make those changes, then I mean, if you do everything in your power, you know, and just don't quit, I think you'll make it. Anyway, it's your boy B. I'll come out with another video soon. Peace.